Hey guys, it's me, ChristianCraftGaming here, and today we are reviewing the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. My absolute favorite movie of all time. So why do I love this movie, you may ask? Well, let's put it bluntly first. A part of why, and a major reason why I love this movie is because I'm a huge fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. Him and his video games have been a part of my life forever. I own a lot of the games, I have a stupid and maybe frightening amount of merchandise, and for a Christmas party I had in first grade, I wore a Sonic themed Christmas shirt. So before we talk about how the movie is, I think we should talk about what it is and how it came to be such a masterpiece. So, the Sonic the Hedgehog movie was created by the hardworking talent at Paramount Pictures and released into movie theaters on February 14th, 2020, Valentine's Day. This movie was directed by Jeff Fowler, which was actually his first feature film. The movie stars Ben Schwartz as the voice of Sonic, Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik, James Marsden as Tom Wachowski, and finally Tika Sumpter as Maddie Wachowski. I'm sure we all know about the monstrosity the first official trailer was, with the slow and boring pace, the lackluster jokes, and the genetically modified rat version of a Sonic. The studio very clearly heard the fans, and they fixed their stuff with an all-new trailer, all-new tone, and all-new Sonic. The new trailer was released on November 12th and was received with very positive and hopeful outlooks from fans. It was widely agreed that the movie would at least be decent, and since then there have been countless TV spots, maybe too many, promotional material and merchandise revealed and released. See, I have baby Sonic. He is adorable. In my personal opinion, I had very high hopes for this movie, probably mainly because it was about Sonic the Hedgehog. The trailers and TV spots made it out to be a funny, goofy, and great family film. I was curious about how a blue anthropomorphic hedgehog could be realized in a world full of humans, and how the film would turn out overall. Even though Sonic's transition into the real world wasn't seamless, his character felt super relatable, and he brought a whole lot of heart to the film. Ben Schwartz does a perfect job as the voice of Sonic. He delivers the rebellious teenager part of him and the lovable little space hedgehog he is. Mars Animation Planet did very well with putting Sonic into our world in such a small time frame. He is very expressive, and you can tell how he feels just by looking at his face. But like I said, he wasn't perfectly translated into the film, because not every scene with him is perfect. He does look a little off in a few. In the movie, Sonic deals with loneliness and depression because of the fear that he will always be alone and that no one will ever really know who he is. And the film shows that it's okay to be different and that everyone should belong somewhere. Other than the heartfelt message, the movie is definitely meant to be a comedy/adventure film, even though it's a fantasy/sci-fi film. That's not correct. The movie is basically a huge road trip following the shenanigans Sonic and his new local police officer friend Tom Wachowski get into. Like, Sonic starts a bar fight. Yeah, he starts a bar fight. James Marsden does an incredible job at playing the small town cop with big dreams. He was a great choice to play the role of Tom because of his dry humor and great job playing the supporting character without getting too much into the way of Sonic's story. The scenes in the movie with Sonic and Tom together are some of the best ones in the movie because of their relationship and how it just builds throughout the film. But if we're talking about funny things, then we have to talk about Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Jim Carrey goes back to his roots and he puts his old crazy self into the mad scientist Dr. Robotnik. This movie has no shortage of funny moments, but Jim Carrey's Eggman completely takes away the show. And yes, he does get called Eggman in the movie. It's always a joy watching him on screen because he's almost always hilarious and he's the biggest jerk I have ever seen in a movie. Like, man, those PhDs definitely had a toll on his ego. This film has some glaring flaws, some in the script and the story, and I'm sure I can tear apart this movie and name off every single issue I can find, but be honest, I don't think that's needed here because this movie is almost perfect and it is so much fun to watch. It has great heart, it delivers a meaningful message, it has a perfect main character, it has an awesome supporting cast, it is very comical, it has a compelling story, and I feel like I can just go on and on and on about the things I love with this movie. In conclusion, this will always be my favorite film and the one I hold nearest and dearest to my heart because it's about my childhood hero and it's a dream to watch Sonic finally on the big screen. If we're basing this on how good it is as a film, then this gets a 9 out of 10. But if we're talking about how much I like it, then this gets a complete 10 out of 10. And I think anybody should go watch it. And if you're not, you're wasting your darn time. So just go watch it right now. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this review. I had lots of fun with it, and I will see you guys in the next video or live stream. So goodbye and peace.